안녕하세요. Yeah, so I got a quick little meeting that starts at 9 a.m. today. They told me to bring my RN license, my BLS certificate, my COVID booster, and a pen. And they told me to dress up in business casual attire. So white button up, wearing shorts, and some Crocs. So they're gonna reprimand me on that. I don't know what to tell you, because this is as business casual as it gets, so. So now let's take a look at some of my trades and review what I did wrong, what I did right, how much I made, how long it took for me to make that money, and yeah, just kind of review the past 3 days of how I traded and my psychology as well as my strategy behind it. So on Thursday, I made a trade on Tesla. I usually trade on the 2-minute chart, so I entered at 631, with 5 contracts at an average price of 277. What you can see from the pre-market, it gives you a little consolidation, and right from the open, it just jumps up, It originally comes down, bounces up from that pre-market level, and that's where I enter. I'm looking at the chart, I'm reading the price action, and it's indicating to me that it's strong in the market open. So yeah, 631, 1 minute into the market, I take calls, and at that point it's just all about managing your trade. So how I look at trading is like eating a watermelon. When you're looking at a watermelon, there's a red part, which is the sweetest part, and that's the part of the watermelon you'll be eating, right? But you're looking at the watermelon and you're looking at the whitish part that is basically part of the outer shell of the watermelon. You're thinking, maybe I can eat that too, and then you take a bite and it's nasty. For me, it's nasty. I mean, maybe some people out here just eat the white part of the watermelon, but I don't like that part. I like to just get the juicy sweet part of the watermelon and call it a day. So that's how I look at trading, because yeah, you can look at the chart and then see, okay, I got in at the market open and it rallied all the way up here, but and I could have caught all of that, but what you want to really do as a trader is just get the meat of the or in my analogy, you just want to get the majority of the sweetness of the watermelon. So yeah, I could have caught it from the bottom right here all the way to the top, but I'm happy with this trade because got in 5 contracts here, waited for this candle. Then it gave me one more push up and I was like, okay, I have to take 2 out. And then, it gives a little pullback on low volume, pushes 1 bar higher, another bar higher, and I'm like, okay, I'll take another 2 off. And at this point, okay, what I could have done better right here is hold just one runner. Instead of getting out of the next 2-minute candle, just hold that one, and maybe I could have gone out here or here, maybe just the first sign of rejection or ultimate weakness, which was maybe around here. So I could have gotten out around here. I would have been mad at myself if I saw this chart and I was like, not taking my profit here or here, and then it just rejects on me, with the whole market. And I would just been beating myself, thinking, why didn't I take profit? I was green and up for $400. Why didn't I just take some of my profit out, or take out half my position at that time? So in hindsight, it's always good to take profits with at least half of your position size. So yeah, basically this was an morning breakout and opening drive, and yeah, my mistake that I documented or journaled was that I didn't hold a runner. And so yeah, let's take a look at the next trade. My next trade on NVIDIA. So for the previous trade, So for that Tesla trade, let's see how long it was. Got in at 6:31. My final exit was 6:48. So that's 17 minutes, right? That's 17 minutes of price action. And of course, I was still, looking at the chart, but after that, I didn't take any more trades for Tesla. With Nvidia, I only traded 2 contracts, but you can see how volatile these contracts get. And look, I come in with 2 contracts at 575 at 6:35 a.m. and I get out at 6:46 a.m. So that's an 11-minute trade, and I get out at 7.8, 7.69, 7.7, around an average of 7.5, with the premiums. But you can see right here, I would have beat myself up if I just let it go red and I didn't take any profit. So this is a good scenario where this is an opening drive play, same as Tesla, but if I didn't take profit here, I would have essentially gave away a lot of profits right here. And if I just let it, if I was adamant and stubborn with my trade and didn't cut the loser, I would have definitely been in the red, especially with how volatile Nvidia gets. So yeah, you can see the premium chart right here. I get in at 575, 575 around here. Get out at 7.8, so right here. And yeah, I could have said, I could have gone out at 9, but altogether, I'm happy with this trade as well. Maybe I could have traded, a few more contracts, but yeah, at the end of the day, how I trade is I just look at the price action. I get in on this push up, consolidates for a little bit, and then gives me another push up. So at the end of the second candle of the second push up, that's where I decided to take profit. And if I was a little bit too greedy and I try to hold through this and then thinking it would go a little bit more and then came back down, I would have been mad at myself. So once again, you want to get the meat of the trade, the meat of the bone, the juiciest, sweetest part of the watermelon. No need to cash the whole thing. Try to get greedy and cash from the exact bottom to the exact top, because you're never going to do that as a trader. And all the great traders and all the professional ones know that if you take a good chunk of the majority of the pie, you should be happy with that. Let's take a look at my Friday trade. So at 6:31, 1 minute into the market open on Friday. Let's take a look at the 2-minute chart. Now this is to the downside. So this is the great thing about trading. You can make money when the stock goes up and when the stock goes down. So looking at the pre-market, it's kind of just stuck at this level. And the overall sentiment of the market is that it wants to pull back. That's how I'm reading the current sentiment of the market. So if you take a look at Tesla on the higher time frame, it's just going to the downside. And primarily what I do as a trader is just trade the market open first hour of the day and then call it a day, because that's when there's the most volume. And I'm a scalper, so I like those quick voluminous moves. I think I'm a true scalper at heart. I don't really like to hold things long for too long. But okay, so at 6:31, 6:32, so yeah, here I'm just sizing in. I'm sizing in. I'm reading the market. I'm pretty bearish, and I'm looking at the price action, and it gives me a big wick down. This is a big wick bearish candle. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting in, and I got in like at the end of this candle. So that may have been a little rash on my part. As I look at the price action coming up, I get in another contract, and I get in at 2 more. So I'm in for a total of 6 contracts. And I guess I get out all in the same minute. This is a 2-minute trade. Well, no, I get in at 6:31 and I get out at 6:43. This is a 12-minute trade. I get out all at this push down right here, and I don't get greedy. I understand that, especially with a volatile stock like Tesla, you want to take your profits quickly, because if you don't, the market turns on you and you have 6 contracts on your hand. You're just being greedy. That's my opinion. So yeah, I'm getting out with 2 contracts at a time, 2, 1, 1. So I'm scaling out slowly, and yeah, I could have maybe held a runner here and there, but when the market gives you $500 in 12 minutes, I'm gonna take that. It's a balance for me. It's it's trying to stay in the balance between not being too greedy, but also knowing when to take my profits. And so I'm just trying to stay in the middle of that spectrum. And yeah, if you look at my running P&L, yeah, you have to be disciplined. I know I was down. I was down for, a few minutes, but, you got to be able to trust your decision, have faith in your strategy, have faith in the price action. You also have to set your stop loss because, you have to set a mental stop loss or, an actual stop loss if you have one. I don't use, actual stop losses. I use mental ones. I tell myself, if the price or stock, gets above this level, this is where I'm wrong. So at 242.68, that's where I'm wrong. And if the candle opens above that level, that's where I'm getting out. But you can see that it holds this level right here. It's constantly working off that rejection level, and that's how you make money. That's how I made money. So that's Friday, and then today on Monday, August 14. I'm not gonna lie, today I did have a shift. I had a Sunday shift last night, so I ended at 12 a.m. Got home 12:30. Showered and went to sleep around 1:15. And so I didn't get the best sleep, so I did wake up at like 4:35ish, but I went back to sleep, and I woke up around 6:45 a.m. Quickly opened my laptop and looked at the chart. Did a very quick analysis. That's not recommended in my opinion, but you gotta get up early to trade the market. And today, honestly, I had so much FOMO because I would have made a lot of money today, like especially with Nvidia ripping up like this and not giving any sign of weakness or slowness in the first hour and 30 minutes of the market. It's like, man, that's a lot of money I missed out on. So this is why I hate working till 12 a.m. I am a new graduate nurse, so I'm gonna see how my schedule plays out with my orientation and whatnot. But man, I love trading, and I hate missing out on moves like this, because I would have essentially got in right here at 408.70 and caught this whole move up, or or a majority of that at least. But I made $186 today in a span of, I got in at 7:03, got out at 7:11. That's 8 minutes. $186 in 8 minutes, and called it a day. I thought it was too extended. Even when I got in, I was a little bit hesitant, so that's why I only traded 3 contracts. Yeah, I decided to, make today a light size position day, a light size day. And yeah, overall, if you add all of these up, 186, 600 plus 800. So yeah, 1586.37. That's how much I made. Basically 1600 in 1 hour-ish. All together, I'm adding up everything together. And yeah, right now, if you look at the month of August, I'm green for the whole month. So I'm really proud of myself, for staying green, for taking profit, when I can, not trying to get too greedy. So yeah, that's the trade review for the past few days. I'm not gonna go over everything in this video, but if you take a look at last month, I had 4 losing days. Didn't trade for 2 days. Other than that, all my other days were green. So that was a profitable month. Hoping to end this month, the second half of this month strong. Every month that I can, make money from, I'm very thankful and blessed to make money like that, because essentially what I'm doing is just making money, sitting down in the comfort of my own home and my laptop and with some Wi-Fi and just trading. I think, there's no other thing like it, and I know the hard work it requires, especially with a customer service job like nursing, is incredibly hard. So, not to say trading is hard or trading isn't hard, but yeah, I think I'm just so blessed to have the position, or I'm just so blessed to be able to have the opportunity to do both nursing and trading. And so we'll see where my trading goes, but as of now, right now, I'm learning every day. I'm trying to review every day, get better every day, stay disciplined in other areas of my life, with working out, reading, sleeping early, and just trying to, you know, be the best person I can. You know, Warren Buffett talks about the inner scorecard that he you know, values importantly, and I think that's something everyone should strive to apply towards their life. Having an inner scorecard where, you know, nobody knows how you're doing in different areas or aspects of your life, but just trying to do the right thing, you know, with every decision that you make, and trying to be intentional, mindful in everything you do. And when you're giving, you know, your best with everything that you got every single day, you know, not cheating anything, not cheating anyone, not harming anyone, I think, you know, that's when life decides to pay you dividends. So, yep, that's the end of the trade review. Thank you for watching. On to the next segment of the video.